Hi, this is Jimbo KTM 500, and this time of year is when I do maintenance. I start greasing up linkages, changing all my worn parts. I get ready for spring and summer, and then I ride through fall. Where I live right now, it's about 6 degrees outside, so I'm not into really getting studded tires and doing that. Even though that's fun, this is where like I said, I just do maintenance. So here is the worn sprockets. They're worn because you can look off of this new sprocket and see. This is the new one on top. Everything is worn down. Where this is straight and true and manufactured and beveled and evenly spaced, this old one, its teeth are getting worn. The top of the teeth are starting to deform. They're starting to lean over. The front sprocket is also getting worn. Your rears usually will wear faster than your front sprocket. This is the original one. This is an aluminum. I do not really particularly care about aluminum. The only thing that's nice about aluminum is that it's a little bit lighter. I'm not a good enough rider where it's going to matter 1 ounce or 1.5 ounces. It's not going to make me have a practice session that much better, and it's probably not going to do anything. I'm not that good of a dirt bike rider to where saving a little weight is going to make or break me from beating somebody down the track. The other thing too I'd like to point out is I'm not a parts changer, but when something is like this is worn and it's obvious, it doesn't matter. There's no reason to save this old chain. It's done. It's stretched out. It's had its use. It's kaput. You don't have to measure it. It's done. I will keep this old chain with the master link, and I keep it in a toolbox in my truck just in case I happen to break a chain. But that's the only reason why I would keep it. This gets recycled. I'm putting a new one on, and I'm running a different combination. The stock one was a 13 by 48. That's 13 teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's how you measure it. 48 teeth in the back. I'm gearing down. What that means is I'm adding teeth. Now you can gear down by adding teeth to the front sprocket or adding teeth to the rear. When you gear down, you're going to have quicker acceleration. When you gear up, let's say this is a 52, let's say I change this back to a 48. This would be called gearing up. Now I'm having a faster top end. It's really not that complicated. But anyway, this is the new one. And I prefer a steel sprocket. They wear better. And they last longer. And like I said, I'm not that good enough of a rider to where I need to be shaving off a whole bunch of weight. That may be an advantage for somebody who's a top dog, but I'm not a top dog. So anyway, here's the front sprocket that goes with the rear sprocket, Sunstar. I kept the front the same. It's also a 13 like the old one. you can see the wear. I mean, it's pretty obvious. And then I'm running a 52 in the back. I'm a bigger guy, and when I'm coming out of a corner, I like to have more acceleration. When I blip that throttle, I want to go. And a lot of that has to do with throttle control, but your gearing will really help that. So that's all I really wanted to show you today about sprockets and how they work, and they're really not too complicated. Always go to your manual and use the proper torque settings to put it back with Loctite, and torque all the bolts the same. And the only thing I didn't show you is the new chain that I'm putting on, and I just bought a Renthal R1 motocross chain. Nothing special, nothing really super pricey, but this is what I prefer. I prefer a steel one over an aluminum one, and it works for me. I'm a big believer in only changing the parts that are bad. And when you've got something that's worn or is wearing like this, there's no reason to save your chain or try to save front socket, front sprocket, or rear sprocket. You can, if you absolutely don't have any money to replace them and you need to race and you need to be there. Yeah, you can get away with a lot of stuff, but for me, it's better to do it this way since I got the money. And I hope I explained some things about gearing down and gearing up with sprockets. Like I said, when you're gearing down, you're increasing the teeth. That's called gearing down. It's for more torque, faster acceleration. When you're gearing up, you're reducing the amount of teeth. You're going to have a faster top speed. And it matters if you're on a wide open course where you can really get out and stretch the bike's legs, or if you're in a short closed course where you need that torque and that fast acceleration now. So I hope I taught you something. If not, maybe you can add something on the comment section. This is Jimbo KTM, and we'll talk to you later.